There are two kinds of rituals that divers tend to have. One is for safety, the second one is more of a mental preparation.
I don't do nothing.
For me, it's mainly to get away from thinking so hard.
I think some of the divers get used to certain things and then they just repeat it because it makes them feel more comfortable during the dive.
I always do like a lot of stuff with my hands because sometimes my brain doesn't work, and so when I do this, it makes me get into what my dive is, into movement and stuff. And also at the end, before I go, I have a chamois, it's called.
The reason the semi is so important, or the chamois, depending on how you call it, because when you do your dive, you want to be dry, but you don't want to be completely dry. You want to have like the moisture on your body and just wipe it clean, and then when you're, right when you're wet and you just wipe it clean, you get sort of a sticky feeling on your skin.
Because you're just concentrating so hard on your dive that sometimes it messes with your head. So what I like to do is just play with the crowd. And because we always have a lot of crowd, I like to entertain the crowd a little bit, and also keeps me away from thinking about my dive. So I do a little dancing and stuff like that.
Well, what I do before the dive is I get to the top of the platform, I go all the way to the end and I look down just to see how the spot looks, the spot that I'm going to be looking for to hit the water. And then I keep that image in my mind and walk back, and then I do one more, I go through the motion of the dive one more time, trying to find that spot that I just saw. That one will go to the end of the platform, and then that's when I just, try to feel my hands a little bit wet to get that nice grip feeling. And, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, maybe, my hands, it doesn't feel right, or I'm just thinking, if the conditions are a little bit difficult, if it's windy or something, then you're just waiting for the right moment to start your dive.
Everyone has their own little routines or rituals before the dives. For example, I juggle, Steve dances, Orlando wipes his hands, and now I've seen Alan doing the same thing. I think he's just copying Orlando, thinking if Orlando can do a good dive using this technique, maybe I can.